Good morning, beach bums. I'm walking out on the beach right now. I've got one rod and starting out with a pompano jig. This is a bird of prey pompano jig, a little different than the wiggler jigs, banana jigs, whatever you want to call it, that I've been throwing mostly at the jetties. The pompano have been fired up the last 2 days that the beach is reopened. Yesterday with the trip that I had, it was just insane. Early in the morning till about mid-morning. So I'm going to attempt to try to catch some on a jig from the beach, which I haven't had a whole lot of success ever doing that. But if these pompano are still hanging around like they have the last 2 days, they should be pretty fired up. And I think we got a good opportunity at it. I am going to tip my jig with some fish bite. This is the shrimp flavored, just to add a little scent to it. They've been hitting fish bites. You know, sometimes different things don't work as well, but they've been hitting fish bites better than ghost shrimp over the last couple of days, which is crazy. They're pretty fired up. So we're gonna get the fish bite on there in addition to this jig. There we go. I'm starting out, I've got 30-pound mono on for leader, hopefully to help with bluefish and potentially Spanish mackerel. I may go down in leader size, but this water's actually a little murky. It's been fairly clean, but it looks like it got a little dirty over the night last night. We're gonna let that jig sink down, try to get to as close to the bottom as possible, and then we're gonna start working it back. There's fish. Oh gosh. What the heck, man? This thing, whatever it is, smoked it. Golly. This might be one, man. I don't know. Dang, he smoked it. Woo! Dang. Yeah, this hit it so weird. I wasn't even like, I don't even know, man. Like, that was so weird. All right, well, whatever it is, it's a decent fish. Feels heavy. No idea. It's taking me in circles. I still can't even see it. Like, I don't even know what this fish is. It must be something foul hooked. Like, it just feels so weird. Oh, that makes sense. This is my first one of the year. It's a ladyfish, and it is foul hooked. No wonder it felt weird, and yeah, okay. First ladyfish of the year for me. Haven't seen them in a minute. See you, bud. I switched over to a wiggler jig, banana jig with a teaser, and tipped the teaser with a fish bite. Wasn't getting any bites on the other jig. They may just not be coming through, you know, who knows, but I'll feel better at least if I switch it up. Fish, there we go. Oh crap. Oh, it's a lady. Dang it. This one might actually be hooked in the mouth though. It jumped. Might be our first actual catch. Crazy ladyfish. See you, dude. All we're getting so far this morning. There's a fish. Woo, that one sucked it up. What do we got? Doesn't feel big. Oh, a little Spanish. That's cool. We're not keeping Spanish today, but that's a cool catch still. Little guy. He like slurped it up. But second species and a little bit cooler than our ladyfish friends. Thanks for not cutting me off, buddy. Thanks. We just hooked up and this thing is darting towards me. Let's see what we got. Another little Spanish. Little guy. Man, they're so fast. Well, Spanish are biting, that's cool. If you're ever thinking about doing a YouTube fishing channel, it is a well-known fact that if you're not getting a bite, the best thing to do is to turn your GoPro off and you'll hook up. See you, dude. There's a fish. That's a fish. Getting some bites and catching some fish. Definitely staying active this morning. Whoa, big Spanish. Big Spanish. All right, we may have to keep this guy. I wasn't really planning on keeping Spanish, but I don't have any ice. That's the problem. Yeah, we probably need to let this guy go. If I had ice, I'd probably keep him. But that's a good Spanish. Not bad. Pretty cool Spanish right there. And I don't have ice because everywhere is out of it. Because the beaches have reopened and you can't get ice right now. All the convenience stores were sold out and the little ice machine was sold out. There was no ice anywhere. If I was keeping pompano, I feel like they're gonna hold up a little bit better. I've got like my little cooler and I was just gonna put some water in it and keep them alive for just a minute. But I don't know about those Spanish, you know, they might get a little fishier. Hooked up, turned the GoPro off, and you get bites. That's how this works. That's how this game is played. And looky there, we got our first pomp. He's a little guy. I don't think this guy's legal. Woo! First pompano, but he's tiny. He may be 12, but we're gonna let this guy go. I don't even know if he'll make 12 or not. Oh, there he goes. Well, excited to see the first one of the morning. Just need something a little bigger, There's a fish. What do we got? Darting in. This is what the Spanish like to do. Yep. Another Spaniard. Spanish bites pretty good this morning. Pompano don't want the jig, but Spanish do. I've moved locations, gonna try a different spot. I got another really nice rip right here. I was fishing another one. It's been a fun morning already, but just not accomplishing the goal. Pompano are here. Again, there's a lot of people on the beach. Beach is just reopened, so there's a lot of people fishing. Everybody's fishing set rigs, and I've seen pompano being caught on that. So they're here. We just got to get them to eat that jig. But I don't know if moving will necessarily help, but sometimes moving just makes you feel better, and that's the main reason I did it. Hooked up, got a fish, don't know what we got. I was giving the GoPro a break there on the battery. I've lost count of how many ladyfish I've caught. I don't know if that's what this is or not, but I've caught a ton of ladyfish. I mean, just a ton of them. Ton of ladyfish this morning. And it's kind of gotten slow. I haven't been getting any bites or anything. Oh, it's a pompano on the jig. We finally got him. Hopefully we can land this guy. I'm like a ways away from the beach. Woo! All right, we're gonna give him some drag. This is a keeper. Oh man. I've had to put in some time and some work to hook a keeper pompano. Beautiful. Beautiful view right there. That pink jig and this pompano. The water's cleared up this morning. Oh gosh, this makes me nervous trying to walk this guy back to the beach. Trying to make sure that hook stays tight. This is a decent fish right here. This is why we came this morning. Beach bums, we wanted to hook a keeper pompano. On the jig from the beach. From the beach. Just something about accomplishing things from the beach just gives me so much more satisfaction. I don't know why that is, but being able to catch fish from land, it's just really cool. Here comes Fred. Fred's trying to mess me up. Back off, Fred. You can't have him. We finally got our keeper pompano on the jig. Look at that. It hooked perfectly. So, man, what a great morning. Like, catching fish out here on a jig. It's just so fun. It's so cool. The multiple species that you can hook into just walking the beach, throwing a jig. So awesome. I love it.